You are on.
Okay, I'll edit that part. Welcome to How to Make Clocks. Okay, what are you gonna need? Clock. And make sure you get the floppy ones. If it's thick, then it's the wrong one and it's not gonna fit at the end and you're gonna be upset with yourself. So, I'm gonna take the sticker off. You really need to make sure that it's laying totally flat with no bubbles or anything. And then just do a few squirts of this stuff. I usually do 3. And just take your fingers and make a thin layer. If you do it thick and have a lot of bubbles, you're just gonna have bubbles in your clock. So do it, just make it into a thin layer. Okay, and then I'm gonna drop this as centered as possible. I also took the top off the knife, so I have a really sharp knife, and that's really, really important to do. Gonna cut around it here.
But you need to be careful because otherwise you cut the clock
into
thing
the
itself.
plastic, yeah. Alright, got a few places I gotta fix here. And even with a sharp knife, I suck at this. Okay, really important, from the back side first. Look at all the crap coming out. Okay, and then as equally important, once you flip it over, use this, this one, so that you don't scratch the image, and I put the glossy side up, the slippery side, and then do it once, oh, piece of my hair, do it once from this direction, okay, and then I'm going to go back and make.
What I always do is like make it around so it goes easier in, like the clock part.
Oh, you just cut out, oh yeah, that works.
That works better
Yeah,
because
if you have a
otherwise it
good
gets
knife.
stuck in a
Yeah.
clock thing.
So yeah, do what you want to do. Just cut that out.
Yeah.
All right, so we have the clock face. Looks good. I'm gonna dry the table off a little bit because it's kind of a mess. Okay, so then you gotta get your
Clock parts.
So in the white box is your clock. You can see where it hangs, so obviously the picture should hang that direction, so just eyeball it. That looks straight to me, so you just press this down there, and that's enough to keep it in. Okay, I'll just make sure the edges look good here. All right, and then you're gonna use one of the battery pieces. Make sure you grab the gold ones. Gonna put that in the back here.
You have the wrong way, I think.
Oh yeah, sorry. The battery is gonna go the bottom.
way.
Yes. Next, the washer, big washer, right in the middle. And then the next, what is that, bolt?
Yeah.
Okay, just gonna get it as tight as I can on there. All right, so what's next? You want, I believe this is the hour hand, yes. Hour hand, minute hand, second hand, however, okay.
Need to use the one with the...
Yeah, you need to use the black. So the currently
With the
ones
silver
that we're
background.
using look like these 3. So make sure you get those 3. First is going to be the one with the biggest circle. And this one, you might feel like you're screwing it up, but you're not. You're just going to get it on there and press it down as slow as you can get it without trying not to bend this too much. Okay, next is this is minutes, right? Minutes?
Minute, yeah.
Now, this
It's
one
a-
is
use a little
really
bit
not
of
fun,
force.
and you're going to end up bending it, and sometimes I've had to use the knife to even make that hole a little bigger, but once you get it on, you'll know. Okay, and last but not least, the minute hand, or second hand, press that down in there. Now, important step. From the back, you have this red switch. You need to make sure from the side that everything twists without hitting. See, I've got one that's really bent. So I'm gonna just keep bending. And that second hand, you can bend up pretty high. It doesn't matter because from the front, okay, so see, they're quite bent, but when I look from the front, well, no. So you're good. Okay. So next step, glass. You want the one that's covered in blue. Now these, I find if I'm careful, I don't even have to clean them because they are in a thin layer of plastic on both sides. So if I just kind of avoid really putting my fingers all over them, then I generally don't have any problems. Kind of have to have nails here. Okay, there we go. All right, and it's perfectly clean. So now I'm going to take the wood face and drop the glass in there. Now the glass is going to feel like it's a little big. It's not. If you use a, what is this?
Tissue.
Thank you, tissue. You can push it down in there, and you just need to keep working your way around until it sits flat. Now, big step not to forget, because it really stinks if you do. Make sure you don't have any little pieces of paper or anything in here on this glass before you put the face in, or you're just going to hate yourself and you'll take it apart. So, as far as I can see, there's nothing that's going to be noticeable. Drop the clock in. Da-da-da-da. And now the last step is, with these silver screws, I use always 3. And we have screwdriver, and there's really no, I usually do 1, 2, 3, and that always seems to be enough. And I just screw them right into the wood on the side, just enough that the clock is held on there well. All right, and there you have it. It's 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock. Good job.
I get it. You can't tell what time it is. It's weird, but this is how they want it. So, package it back into the bubble wrap here, back into the box, and then put the PO on the outside. If you have 2 in one order, then you can just put the PO on the outside of one and write the PO number on the outside of the other. That's no problem. And that, my friends, was Clock Making 101. Thank you.